In this video, I'm going to walk you through importing a chart of accounts into QuickBooks Online step by step in 2026. My name's Thomas. I own Bookkeeping Conroe, and I'm also the real estate bookkeeper on YouTube. And you can follow these steps for any chart of accounts that's formatted correctly in CSV or Excel format. But if you want this particular chart of accounts, which is a real estate chart of accounts, just go to realestatebookkeeper.com. You can download it for free. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, let's import our custom real estate chart of accounts. So let's start here at the QuickBooks dashboard. Come over to the side panel, hover over all apps, then accounting, and click chart of accounts. Here in the chart of accounts, we first want to deactivate as many accounts as possible because QuickBooks only allows us to have a certain number of accounts. And also when we import our new chart of accounts, we don't want to have duplicates. Hover over your account, go to the little drop down and choose Make Inactive, and then click the button, Yes, Make Inactive. You need to do this for as many as possible. And it seems tedious, but I'll show you a little trick. Right now, you're seeing me click the button with my mouse right here. Instead of clicking with your mouse, hit tab. So I'll use tab now. There we go. See, it's faster. Click the drop down, tab a couple times, hit enter, and that will make these inactive quickly. So put some music on. It actually doesn't take that long unless you've made a bunch of manually created accounts, in which case, if you're switching to this chart of accounts, you may consider going ahead and just starting a fresh QuickBooks file. Anytime we take on a new real estate client, we're probably going to just go ahead and create a fresh QuickBooks file so that we have a fresh and correct chart of accounts. Now, as you run through all of these and you make them all inactive, you're going to find that some cannot be made inactive because they are tied in too deeply to like how QuickBooks works. So as you can see, one account wasn't deactivated. So just choose got it. That's okay. There's 7 accounts like this, 7 default accounts. You might also see a little error up at the top of your screen like this. You can just close that. Once you get to these 7 accounts that cannot be deactivated, you're good to go. So at this point, you can import your chart of accounts or the real estate chart of accounts. And if you don't have that, head on over to realestatebookkeeper.com and download this free professional real estate chart of accounts. So I'm going to just hit escape so we get back to the normal view here of our chart of accounts and go over to the green button, but hit the drop down, okay, right here. Choose Import Chart of Accounts. Click this. You'll go to your downloads. You'll select your real estate chart of accounts, then choose Open and hit Next. You'll see that these are already all lined up. Account number aligns to the imported spreadsheet column, so should be good to go. Once you've verified, click Next. And here we go. It's recognizing everything, recognizes the sub-accounts. Everything looks fantastic, okay? So hit Finish. It's going to import it, and you're going to see now you have a beautiful real estate chart of accounts. Now, one thing we don't see are the account numbers. Now, professionally, that's what we like to use. Your accountant's probably going to want to see them as well. Come up to Settings in the top right and choose Accountant Settings. Once you're here, you'll go over to the left side panel, click Advanced, scroll down a little bit until you see Chart of Accounts, the Chart of Accounts card. Oh, switch to cash if you haven't. If you're a real estate investor, you probably are going to use cash. I guess chat with your bookkeeper accountant about that, but we typically use cash. Chart of Accounts card is what you want. Turn on Enable Account Numbers, show account numbers, save. Good stuff. And that's all you need to do. Close this, come back to your chart of accounts. You're going to see your account numbers here. Now, there's one last thing that you want to do, which is I would suggest you lock your parent accounts so that transactions cannot be booked to the parent accounts. Transactions need to be booked to child accounts or sub-accounts, same thing, right? So for example, we see that Flip Inventory has sub-accounts. So that means that Flip Inventory 1110 as well as this one. So Flip Holding Costs has subaccounts as well. Let's go over to the drop-down, choose Edit. You'll see a little lock icon and make it locked, okay? So now, once we save, no one will be able to book transactions to that parent account. They'll be forced to book it to the subaccounts, which is what you want. Same deal with holding costs. See, holding costs has subaccounts. So let's lock this one as well. Choose Edit. Find your little lock icon down here and save. Okay, and you can see the little lock icon there in the chart of accounts. All right, so now why don't we see this kind of in action? Why don't we book a transaction? So click on View Register, and I will just add a deposit, just $1. Doesn't really matter. Let's add an account so that it works. Let's just choose cash. You can choose whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It's just a test. So we've saved that. Go back to chart of accounts. You'll see it here in the chart of accounts. You'll see how it kind of flows up to the parent account. See that? It's in the sub account and the parent account, even though we booked it to the sub account, right? Let's do the same for insurance, right? We wouldn't be able to book it to the parent because we locked that. So here we go. We're booking it to the sub account of insurance, $2 this time. And you can see, once we come back to our chart of accounts, that $2 flows up to the parent account of holding costs, and all of it flows up to the parent, which is Flip Inventory. And now Flip Inventory has $3. So insurance has $2. Flip Purchase has $1, and Flip Inventory above has $3. And if we look at our balance sheet now, our reports, because those are balance sheet accounts, those inventory accounts, you can see it here reflected just like that in the balance sheet and in your report. So as you can see, insurance, $2 there. Then we see the purchase price of $1, and it's all flowing to Flip Inventory, which is actually below on the balance sheet. It's the total. Total for Flip Inventory is $3. And you can see the cash on hand account. That's just because we credited cash on hand, and that's why that's negative, right? That's where the money came from. All right, so hopefully that was helpful for you. And if you have any questions or you want to actually learn how to book real estate transactions correctly, visit realestatebookkeeper.com. Resources and freebies are there. See you soon.